Hollywood heartthrob Heath Ledger has been found dead at his apartment block in New York. The Australian-born actor was found face down by his housekeeper as she went into his bedroom to tell him his masseuse had arrived. Ledger was naked and had a bottle of over-the-counter sleeping pills nearby. Their efforts to revive him were in vain. At this time, there was no obvious sign that he committed suicide. Unfortunately, Heath's family heard about the death through a radio broadcast, and his father Kim made an emotional statement outside the family home in Australia.
Confirmed the very tragic, untimely and accidental passing of our dearly loved son, brother and doting father of Matilda. He was found peacefully asleep in his New York apartment by his housekeeper at 3:30 US time, 3:30 PM US time. We would like to thank our friends and everyone around the world for their well wishes and kind thoughts at this time. Heath has touched so many people on so many different levels during his short life, but few had the pleasure of truly knowing him. He was a down-to-earth, generous, kind-hearted, life-loving, unselfish individual who was extremely inspirational to many. Please now respect our family's need to grieve and come to terms with our loss privately. Thank you.
As the news broke, people started to gather outside his home to pay homage to the actor, and the police had to put up barricades to control the swelling crowds. As the body bag was carried to the medical examiner's van, the crowd started filming and taking photos. All Heath's neighbours seemed understandably shocked at the news.
From the little I saw of him just living a few doors down, that he just seemed like a really sweet, neighbourhoody kind of guy, very down to earth, sort of kept to themselves, and no the sort of antithesis of whatever stars are supposed to be like. It just seemed really nice.
They just seemed like, like a hip couple that fit into the neighborhood, and I was like, oh my God, that's Heath Ledger. So it's just sad, though. It makes you wonder what happened.
Celebrity, whatever. He's a young guy. That's really sad. That's much sadder to me than the fact that he's a celebrity. Just like he's a young guy. And I guess you could say that because we actually saw him. He's like a real person in some sort of tiny, minuscule way. Like, you register as a real person, not just something printed in the magazine. But mostly just it's sad. And like he has a young kid now. That's just really sad. It's tragedy.
Heath shot to fame in the gay cowboy film Brokeback Mountain, for which he received an Oscar nomination. He's also got a couple of films coming out this year, including the new Batman film in which he plays the Joker. The 28-year-old leaves behind his 2-year-old daughter Matilda.